Well, hi everybody and welcome back to LUNDY'S Wildcamp stroke bushcraft. And as you can see, I'm back out in my local permission woods. Let's just have a quick spin around. As you can see here, I'm just going to set up between these two trees. I'm just going to put a basic lean-to shelter out with a bug net. And yeah, it's looking nice and dandy, nice and dry. See, another tree's fell over since the last time I was here. So I'll be having a look at that, see how dead it is, and use that for firewood. But yeah, I've got a few people coming out to join us today. I've got Graham Bassinet, who's a YouTuber from the northeast, and also I've got Adrian. His channel's called Mountain Hopper 57. He does a lot of bivvy camping and up in the Cheviots and things. I've met both of them characters before, had a bit of a laugh with them. My main Roney went out on a cycle, and yeah, so they're going to be coming. I've also got Roney coming later on tonight, about 3 o'clock-ish. It's now 11:15 in the afternoon. I've just been fannying on in the woods, having a look around and things for a little while. And I've got my friend Chris coming as well, who's called the Northumbrian. He's a knife maker. He's only come for a few hours, sit and have a few brews with her, have a chit chat, and also drop off a knife for Adrian. It's his son's birthday, so Adrian's went and got himself a nice knife from Chris. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get set up. I'm sure it'll be a laugh tonight. I've got a few drinks. Rooney's bringing some food. I've got the breakfast, and we'll see what happens. So stick around. It's going to be fun. See you in a bit. Well, that's me all set up now. I've been off the camera for quite a while, to be quite honest. I started trying different setups to what I've got now, just to see what would happen. I was trying ploughs and all sorts of stuff off camera. I've got loads of hours on my hand because I came here early this morning. It's now 2 o'clock. I've been faffing on that much, and I'm still not happy with my setup, but it's staying as it is now. So all I've got is a basic lean-to, okay, but obviously because of this bug net, yeah, oops, now fell over a log. Because of that bug net, it comes quite close to the front. As you can see, it's got to be level with the ridge line in here, okay, so that's give us tons of room at the back. I could get someone in a bivvy bag at the back of there if I needed to, but I'm not going to. Like, I'll put all my kit there the night. So I haven't got much of cover to sit under at the front, like the porch area. So in any rate, I'm not really impressed with this. This is about the 3rd time I've used it, and it's the 3rd time I'm not feeling the vibes for it. So I'll be looking for a new bug net for next year. So inside of here, obviously we've got the one L-shaped door. And inside here I've got my Special Forces bivvy bag, Special Forces sleeping bag number 2, it's like a 2 season, camo pillar, my Nemo tensor, regular mummy airbed. I think it needs a little bit more air in it, like. And then in there I've just got my buffalo and hat, a shirt and a t-shirt to put on later on if it gets cold, and that's it for in there. So there's plenty of room, and it's going to keep all the bugs and nasties off us when the midges start coming out. And then I'm starting off with a new shemag. My last one lasted us about 4 years, and on my last camp I just ended up binning it because I had that many holes in it, and there was only about a quarter of it left. So that's the new one. See how many years I get out of that one. And I've got my lantern and my head torch hanging up there. Then I've got a small little OEX table with some drinks on, and I've brought some this Caribbean jerky rub because I think Chris might be bringing a couple of rabbits for it to cook tonight, just as appetizers, so we'll put some of that on. Tools for today, I've got my Cecil knife. This is made by Chris the Northumbrian. It's a beautiful knife, this. Not a massive knife, but it's ideal, and it does the job. You know what I mean? I can batten with this, I can do all sorts with it. And he's just went and cleaned it all up for us and sharpened it and everything. He's the man, him, like, definitely. And he's done the same with me little little axe, sorry. Give that a good sharpen and a clean, and with me little neck knife. Instead of bringing me silky out, I've brought the Borio 21 out again. I've never had this out for ages, so we'll see how we get on with that. And then at the back I've just got my Bergen, my chest rig, and some bits and pieces of food, cooking stuff and that, and then my fire kit. And that's about it really. So anyway, on the last camp that me and Roney had together, Roney made some Roney's fire duffers or whatever they're called, little tin. I'll be doing the giveaway on this video, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay, there's not many people put in for it, so you know, we'll get that drawn. I'll have to do that either when Roney's shouting, I'll do it on my phone, or I'll do it back at home, and then the person that wins that can contact us. Alright, happy days. No, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make myself a brew and that and chill out. I've got about an hour before people start turning up, so I'm just going to chill out for a bit by myself. And then next time you see me, I'll be getting some wood prep done, getting the fire area done, and that's it. Happy days. Let the games begin when the lads turn up. I'm hoping it's going to be a good night, a good laugh, and a nice chill out in front of the fire with them. I've never camped out with them before, so we'll see. Waffle waffle. See you later. I've just had a message off Graham saying that they're at the parking up point and they're walking in, so I better get my horse in gear and get some wood done. I've been collecting a little bit off camera, just little bits off the ground, but I've come across this tree. It's been looking a bit dubious for the last few visits I've come to, and then I've come and it's totally fell over, as you can see, along the ground. So that's a nice bit of wood, that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down there. I'm just going to come and cut it off like this then, and also oh well, the whole roots come out, look, so I'll just burn the whole lot tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this bit off, nice and dry, that, just how long it takes with this bore saw. One of the things about bore saws, they cut on both directions, whereas the silky only cuts on the pull back. So yeah, the silkies are great, but oh, and dry, that's brilliant. Might just keep that as a one hand, make that the centrepiece for the fire later on tonight. Happy days. So I'll get this processed now. And yeah, I'm going to drag it over to where I'm going to be putting the fire area and the firewood and that. Yeah, the root system, the burn as well. It's all, as the, pardon the pun, it's as dry as sticks. Right, let's get some time lapses going, some wood prep done, and I'll see you in a bit. Woo! Right, well, that's the lads turned up. So we've got Mountain Hopper 57 and Graham Bassinet. I'll introduce you to them properly later on, but there's Adrian there. He's getting set up now, and Graham's just over the back end. He's going to be setting up a plough, and I think Adrian's just setting up a basic lean-to shelter. But we'll let them crack on for now, find their locations of where they want to be, and I'm going to get back to cutting some wood. Alright, so see you in a bit. Right, well, that's me done a bit more wood, and it's starting to get a little bit dark in here as well. So I've cut some big logs, snapped loads of little twigs, and I've got some finer stuff over the back end there. The lads are just about finished getting set up now. I think they're just debating about what they're doing. I'm going to get them grafting. That's what I'm going to get them doing. We're going up and give them a bit of a shocker. Get them doing some graft. But it'll not be soon. I'll be putting my light on. But I'll tell you what, let's have a walk up and see what they're muttering about. So we're going up and have a look at that setups. So Adrian's is just there. We'll have a look at that on the way back down. But here they are, look at. Here's me standing down there, grafting me nuts off, chopping wood, cutting wood, and these two are standing drinking brews and talking to each other.
We're guests at your campsite.
Look after your guests.
No.
We're not taking Graham to Harwood. We're not taking Graham on a camp. I always give him the prime pitch.
A bit of graft to earn me keep for the
night. Aye, that's alright. Most of it's done, mate. And anyway, I'm used to it because Roney just sits on his fat horse drinking Stella. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is Graham Bassinet.
How you doing?
Link in the description. Go and check out his channel. There's a lot of history and a lot of knowledge on the areas where he goes as well. So it's very interesting. And he's got a bit of a dry sense of humour as well.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Which I really like. Adrian, on the other hand, he just goes out and says, "Isn't it lovely?" drinks brews and bivvy camps all over the place in the Cheviot. So Mountain Hopper 57, link in the description. Go and check it out. 2 Northeast lads, give them some support, everyone. All right. So let's go and have a look at Graham's setup. Now I'm going to put my light on because it's getting dark. So what's that? Is that the DD pyramid?
It's a pyramid mesh tent.
Pyramid, aye. Yeah. So he's got a plough point. Do you want to talk through here?
Yeah, it's just it's the first time I've used this tarp, so I'm excited to use it. It's a 3x5 by 3x5, so it's bigger than the standard 3x3. And it's given us a ton of room under there, loads of storage space, and I'm going to cook under here.
Yeah.
Where it's sheltered. So yeah, pleased with it.
Alright. So what you cooking for me starter tonight then?
So for your starter, I brought you 1 sausage. But it's one of the best sausages from William's Farm Shop. It's pork, leek and smoky bacon sausage.
All right. Aye, because as you know, Roney likes to tell people that you're enough food to feed a small village, like, you know.
And I've got a packet of expired chilli. I bought a box of 300 packets of expired chilli.
Oh, I think I've seen that on one of your last videos.
Lifetime supply, so I'll always bring one out with us.
Aye, I'll have a taste of that, like, see how hot it is. Is it?
It's nice.
That's nice.
Ah, happy days. So what you brought to eat then, Adrian?
I've just got like a vegetarian camping dinner to try.
Are you? Are you vegetarian, like?
No. I'm just something to try.
All right.
I've been trying different camping foods now. Sick of these like bag dinners.
Aye.
So I'm trying some different ones.
Right. Aye. I think Roney's cooking. I'm not sure if Roney's cooking something fresh for us or if he's bringing something he's already cooked in the house, like.
It's a jalfrezi curry I've got with almonds, walnuts, couscous and that, and you can do it all up in one pan.
All right, I'll be out with my fork.
Eat mine as well as Roney's.
Hey, do you know what it is? They think I'm bloody kidding you now.
No, he's not kidding.
So well, my mate's just turned up. Oh, Chris.
Oh, boys.
Chris is the top Northumbrian knife maker. So he's just brought a nice little present down for Adrian. Let's have a look here, a knife that he's made you, mate. I think it's similar to the Cecil I've got.
It is, it's for the boy's birthday.
Lovely, isn't it? Even got his initials on it and everything. Very nice. Very nice. Are you going to test it out tonight?
No, I'm not going to touch it.
Doing some fire prep.
Oh, the fire prep, same to you, Jimmy.
Fire prep, lads. Fire prep.
Yeah,
fire prep, lads.
Happy to do whatever graft you need.
When he says I've got to put you to graft, like, yeah. He's on his way. He says, so be ready for him. But good to see you again, Chris, mate.
Aye, sweet man. Aye, just a shame I couldn't get out, you know.
That's it. We'll come do for a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah,
right, I'm going to just quickly catch up with my pal and I'll catch you all later. Right, we're just going to nip over and have a look at Adrian's setup. It's got a bit brighter again in the woods again, like, so here it is. So, what is that, the 3x3 top?
3x3 DD top.
Aye.
I've just used an MSR footprint just to protect the bivvy.
Yeah.
I've got my mat for a bit of extra comfort.
Aye.
And inside I've got my X-Ped blow up mat and my rab sleeping bag.
Aye.
And then unusual for me, but I've got 3 cans tonight as well as my brews.
Pushing the boat out there.
Pushing the boat out.
Oh, we're giving you a bad influence, like.
Bag of clothes, a couple of bags of food, and that's
it. Yeah, I was going lightweight though, you didn't you? Aye.
Oh, as light as I can.
So what's it normally weight
My weight's about 12, 13 normally.
Is it?
I'm on 15 tonight.
Aye.
I've bought more stuff. Plus I've got a fishing chair tonight.
15's my lightweight. I normally carry about 25 to 30 kilos, especially when I'm out doing builds. You've got to, mate, because you've got big axes. My axes are like like my biggest axe is about 1.5 kilo or something. So, but aye, it's a nice, easy, basic setup, isn't it? And it works. Right, time for the giveaway now. So in your comment, you should have put hashtag Roney out in a boot for the Roney's fire doofers from the last video. So let's have a look and see who's going to be the winner. And we'll have Mark Richardson. Well done, Mark, mate. He's put hashtag Roney out in a boot. Class video again, lads. Alright, Mark, so what you need to do is go into the video description, have a look for me email address, ping us an email saying that you've won his fire doofers, mate, with your address, and I'll get them sent out to you as quick as I can. Okay, thanks for all the support and the comments on the videos, by the way. Thanks, mate. See you later. Right, my mate Chris has just come and he's been to graft and he's been chopping loads of massive logs. Look at the size of this. I've got a tiny little axe. So how are you supposed to split that with this log, with this axe? Easy. First of all, what you do is whack it a couple of times. You might actually do it with this on its own, but what I'm doing is I'm going to make a little bit of a split like that. And then I've made myself a little wedge. What I'm going to do is put on there, and then I'm going to just bang it in if it doesn't fall. And it's going to split the log.
You're very strong.
There you go. That's how you split a massive log with a small axe and a little wedge that you make. Alright? Okay, yeah. Make it like a chisel. And it works a treat. And then, obviously, if you're going to use your axe, don't hold it with your hand. Hold it with a bit of wood. Legs apart. And then just split it up as best you can. There you go. Nice little bit of firewood. Right, well, we've just done a little bit of scraping, and Graham is going to try and get it started. Pull the rod away, mate, instead of pushing the...
Yeah.
Because it's you're going to spill it all. Nearly.
I'm nearly caught there.
And if it doesn't work, mate, we'll move on to plan B. I think it might have spilled, actually.
So honestly, a bit harder than it looks.
Yeah, it can be. Right, what we'll do, mate, we'll just get some of these here because these are quite dry.
Yeah.
But I think most of the stuff's gone, like, isn't it?
That one Jimmy put online the other night, the first go, he got it lit. That must have been a first, because you don't go like that normally, does it?
You get a few things, like they're great for, like, say, just starting a gas.
Try that again, mate.
Cooker.
Your gas cookers, you know, because...
See how you're pushing that forward, pull that one back.
Try and get the longest stroke you can from the back of the rod to the front.
Sparks are missing it. Ooh.
Yeah, that's it. Right, now get these and just lay it over the top of it, nice and gently. Just hold it over the top of the flame, mate, right over it, so it catches. That's it. Then drop that down, then get the rest of them, and then get your little bits on top of it as well. And then you've got all your little branches at the side there, mate. Well
Men
done.
playing with fire.
Just keep piling them on, mate.
Fire. Good fun. Okay, that's catching.
Go on, get them all on, mate. It's your fire. Oh, Graham's just got the fire going. Oh, happy days.
Jimmy's instruction.
Anything like this. He's just in the
Oh yeah. So as you can see over here, we've got plenty of wood that's been prepped. All right, the lads gives a hand to pick up a couple of sticks, like, so thank you, lads.
Well, now did the majority do it.
Well, I'd just like to show you this little
oh, here we go.
second
Yeah,
drink.
here she is. Look, here she is. Let's move into the missus.
I've named this after Jimmy because obviously we've got our craft beers going on tonight. So this one is called Hoover Sucker Big Flange, right? This is the second one of the night.
Wait.
Yeah.
Good to be back in the woods with you, matey.
Yes.
And it's good to have you, lads, here and all.
Nice to be here.
That's it, mate. Cushy. So that's the fire going. Roney's brought some scran from home to cook. I think it's a heaty up job. It's something he's made at home, just because it was going to be late when we're eating. I feel like my throat's being cut me, like I'm starving. But I'm going to pour myself a Jack Daniels. I've got another can there to drink as well later on. And yeah, we're just going to sit and chillax and have a bit of conversation amongst ourselves. So if you've watched so far, thank you very much. Don't forget, go and check the lads' channels out. Graham Bassinet and Mountain Hopper 57. Alright, and Roney hasn't got one. And for anybody asking Roney to start doing some videos of his own, he'll only do them when he's out with me, because he's not into doing a YouTube channel. Alright, see you in a bit. Right, anyway, Roney's cooked us some food. It's a, what is it, Roney?
Mishmash of problems.
Mishmash of problems.
Yeah.
But anyway, it tastes absolutely divine, like. I'd say it's a nice spicy curry with some rice. Obviously we cooked it in this pan. As you can see, I've got most of it. Happy days. And I will definitely demolish it. Roney's only got a small portion. He's at half his, like, but he's not a big eater, you know. Even though he's a fat twat, he doesn't eat much. But and anyway, it's really, really nice. Adrian's had a taste of it. Graham's had a taste of it.
Oh, it's good, like.
It is good, isn't it?
Nice,
It is good. Do you want any more before I get stuck in?
Oh no, help yourself.
Do you want some more?
One for thank you.
Are you sure? Well, anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. This is going to be my last clip for the night. We've been really having a really good conversations and good laugh around the fireplace, and I think we're going to just carry that on with a few tunes in the background, a few more drinks, and yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed everything so far, and I'll catch you in the morning, and we'll be cooking some egg and bacon wraps, and seeing how everybody feels in the morning after having a few wines and Jack Daniels and lagers and Roney's special beers. See you later. Anything you want to say, lads?
See you later,
Good
folks.
night.
I'm going to enjoy me nice Malbec.
Malbec.
Yes, yes, because we've got educated people who can speak proper English since they were children.
Cheeky Malbec.
Cheeky Malbec. So, thank you for watching. Stroke my eyebrows. Touch me big nose, and I'll blow you a kiss.
And I'm having a cheeky Stella Artois and a couple of Jack Daniels. See you in the morning, everyone.
I've never camped with these fellas before, but I have to say, if I survive the night, they're two canny blokes. I'm enjoying myself tonight.
You'll be bludgeoned later on, mate.
Given
why were you laughing for, because you're going to get bludgeoned as well.
Zip your bag up, well, go.
Yeah, that's called camel stroking, eh?
I think they're joking.
Oh no, we're fucking not.
The phantom.
Kill the bastards! Kill them!
The phantom Rogers.
Anyway, before we both gets cold and I get stomach cramps, I'm away. Right, good morning everybody. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I've been awake for a good 45 minutes now. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see Graham and Adrian before they left. I know Adrian had to be home very early this morning, about 7:30 or something. 8 o'clock for his kids. And
Obviously they both came in the same car, so they both had to leave at the same time. But anyway lads, it was a cracking night last night. We had a good laugh around the fireplace, some funny stories, and just all round great time. It was finally good to get out and have a proper camp with us, and I'm sure we'll do something in the future again. And yeah, so thank you for coming everybody. It was really good, and also it was good to see me mucker as well. Chris coming out, the Northumbrian, and he spent a good few hours, and he actually done quite a bit of graft getting firewood and stuff for us. So cheers Chris mate, you're a good one, you're a star. And yeah, we had a cracking night last night around the fire. Some, like I said, some funny stories and just a good laugh. And that's what it's all about for me and Roney, like coming out and enjoying ourselves. I'm not a serious person, neither is Roney. It's not a serious channel either. If you want serious channels, there's plenty of them out there. You know, what you see is what you get on this channel, like. And we're the same off camera as we are on camera, and that's what I like about coming out camping with Roney. Like, he's still fast a kip in his tent, like. I'm just going to leave him there. We're going to have some egg and bacon wraps later on when Roney's up and about. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but the fire's still smouldering, so I'm just going to let that keep on smouldering. If it goes out, it goes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I'm going to be making another fire to cook on later on. I'm going to tidy up around the camp area as well, like. So we've got a few cans lying around and bits and pieces, because that's what happens when you have a bit of a party night. Well, I say party night. I had two drinks more than what I normally have, so I didn't kick the arse out of it, like. But I had a good time. It was a good night, and yeah, I'm definitely got me mojo back for being in the woods. So there'll be plenty more woodland camps coming up. I'm back here on Saturday. Obviously this video won't be shown until after that video, because I've got another video coming out next week, like the week before this, sorry. And I'm going to be meeting up with Damien the Fell Wanderer. He's going to be coming here, and I've got a lad called Decker, who I used to be a member of a camp with. He's coming out to meet with. I've never seen Decker for absolutely donkeys, like years in fact. But yeah, that's going to be good. I did invite a few other people, but unfortunately they've got other commitments. So yeah, this is possibly the start of something, getting the odd couple of people coming out and having a camp with me and Roney in this woods, or possibly other woods. I'll see how it goes. I'll get loads of requests off people all the time to get camping with them, or can they come out camp with us. Unfortunately 9 times out of 10 it's people that I just do not know. Obviously it's like subscribers and things, and I don't mean no disrespect to anybody that wants to come out camp with us. 9 times out of 10 probably say no, because I don't like camping with people that I don't actually know. Like if I follow you through Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, if you're a YouTuber and I watch your videos all the time, I feel like I already know you before I actually get to meet you doing that. But if it's someone that just puts comments on my channel, I really appreciate you being there, but I just can't go out camping with people that I don't know. Many moons ago I'd done that, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. I actually had to pack up my stuff and actually leave the camp, because the person I was out with was proper psycho like, and that put us off camping with people that I didn't know. You just didn't know what you're walking into, do you? These days could be mass murderers are out. But I don't know why I'm talking about all this, but I just thought I'd mention it anyway. So don't get paid off if you're asked to come camp with us and I refuse. So it's just the way it is. Alright, I'm going to finish my brew, stop waffling, I'll catch you later. Right, well it's nearly 12 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I am absolutely Hank Marvin. It's 2 minutes to 12, so I'm going to get some bacon and eggs on. Roney's still a kip in his tent like, and I just can't wait any longer. Me, I'm absolutely starving. So anyway, at the fire last night, I've still got a load of embers and still feel a load of heat on there. But this log here has been burning. Well, it's been simmering away all morning. I'm just going to see, there's a nice bed of embers in that. Let's get rid of these gloves. What I've done here is I've went out into one of the adjacent fields and I've just got loads of straw. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to place that on there. It should go up in flames with no bother at all. On. I'm just going to place some sticks on the top. I'll go and smother it. So I'll load left. Well, finally dragged Roney out of his pit because there's food on the go. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, bless his little cotton socks there. So I've just made some, I've made 6 eggs and 10 bits of bacon. 1 bit of bacon went to the fire gods. But Roney's already getting stuck into his, is it alright, mate?
Terrible.
Was it?
No, it's lovely.
Everything's better when someone else has made them, isn't it?
It is.
Good, Jimmy. I'm absolutely sweating. And anyway, wrap, 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 wrap. Nice bit of wrap bread, a bit of ketchup on my face. But yeah, that's it. The fire is red as it's already hot and anyway. We'll cook that out on fire in hot weather. Oh my god.
You get used to it, Jimmy.
Well, I wouldn't know. You wouldn't know either because you're always sitting doing it, so always me doing it. He makes out that he does all the cooking, you know, but I've just had 2 witnesses there that actually cooked all the food last night. All he done was poured the shit out of a bag into a pan. And then took a couple of scoops out of the pan and gave me the rest. But I've got a couple of hours and then have to shoot off. So what I'll do is I'm going to just let that fire die down now. And then with me empty plastic bottles, what I'll do is I'll go to the stream and keep filling them up. Make sure this is well and truly out like. It's like as you've seen earlier on when I started the fire with some dry grass on the embers. It was still going and that was like from 2 o'clock this morning. So it was going for a good 10 hours still smouldering away like. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get stuck into this food. Got enough there to make another one each. And happy days like. I'll see you in a bit.
That's really filling the hole.
Is it? Right, I'm just putting the final bottle of water on the fire area. This is the 4th bottle, so that's like 8 litres. Just getting it on that log as well. That's been burning away all morning. So everything's nicely doused down. We're just about ready and packed up, ready to go. Obviously this water bottle will get carried out with my rubbish. And just going to get a stick. Give the ground a little bit of a mix. So it should go nice and it should go nice and pacey. So I'll tell you that it's all out. And what I'll do is I'll just move all that to one side and I'll just check the ground. Now I have got a nice stream going along the side of this woodland, but it's actually it's not suitable for getting out even with a soya filter. It's obviously farmland and runoffs from the airport and things. Antifreeze! So yeah, antifreeze, and that is Roney's pointing out. Yeah, that feels nice and cool to the touch. So that's happy days. So all I'll do now is I'll just clear this bit up a bit more, pick up all my rubbish, bag that, and then scatter a few leaves around. Back here in a couple of days time and anyway for another camp. so we'll probably use the same area again for a fire, and happy days like. So next time you see me and Roney will have our burgers on my back and we'll have our final say. See you in a bit. Right, well, as you can see, I've got my burger on, got my chest rig on, and that means only one thing, it's now time to go home. So what I've done is, obviously you've seen as I was doing the fire area, so that's where we had the fire down there. All right, and it's all nice and tidy. As you can see, over there is where I was kipping. That's where Roney was. I've checked up the area where the two lads were camping. They've left no trace whatsoever as well. So cheers, Graham and Adrian. Yeah, so at any rate, I've really enjoyed that camp last night. It was really good. The atmosphere was really good as well. Food was really nice. I don't know if Roney can remember eating any, like, because he only had a small portion. But you were forced to eat a small portion, were you? Ah, well, we've got witnesses to prove otherwise, you twat. Anyway, before we get into a rant with each other about food portions, all right, Sleeping Beauty there didn't get up till 12:30.
Recovering after night shift.
Oh, recovering after a night shift. Hey, what's it like when I recover after a night shift, mate? When I get up at 12 o'clock, after only having a couple of hours kip, and then I'm still up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Tells you that you've got to get up.
Because I'm still up at 2 o'clock in the morning with you, socialising. Then I'm first one up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, just be cracks.
And anyway, on our bitching on, let's get rid of this. Let's get out of that situation, shall we? So anyway, that's everything. Leave no trace. I've had a fantastic time. I'm going to give Roney a slap on the way out and push him into the water, actually. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much. Also, don't forget, if you're interested in any local handmade knives, okay, with all leather work done and everything, look up the Northumbrian. That's Chris, me pal. And if you are interested and you can't find any links, anything, give us a shout and I'll sort something out for you. And thanks to Adrian and Graham for turning up last night. It was a pleasure meeting you. And what else have I got to say? Oh yes, I've been getting called the milk tray man because I wore a black top and black trousers. Now the trousers I've got on are 511s. 511s, and I got them sent off a YouTube a follower, sorry, Ian. Second name is Ian Murray from over in Canada. His wife was over here on a holiday and he asked us if I would like a pair for me and Roney, and yeah, she brought them over and then posted them in England. So thank you very much, Ian. I really like your comments that they're comical. You've got a sort of like the same sense of humour as Roney. But anyway, I'm waffling. I'll see you next week. Roney?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you all for coming along. And anybody new to the channel, as Jimmy said, is don't take offence. Leave them up because it keeps the wildlife out of the trees. And yeah, just remember, don't leave any traces. Make sure you bury her first, you know, so there's no sign of that. But apart from that, it was a spiffing night, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a drink along with us chaps while I was drinking me Dick Tingler Minge slurry of one of the many anyway. Yeah, some people can't afford all these traditional ales and all that, so bring your own name to the game, as they say, and have a swift one. Anyway, everybody take care, be a nice person, you bet.